Okay, now let's bring in former New York City mayor, former attorney for President Trump, friend of mine personally, Rudy Giuliani. Mr. Mayor, no surprises. We had you on a couple of weeks ago, and we expected a heavily redacted document.
Maybe not quite that bad.
What was?
I thought they could do a better job than that, I'll tell you.
So what
It's
about
ridiculous.
this? What if, as Helena just said, they were looking for some sort of Espionage Act violations? I'm telling you, I was there when Hillary was bleach bidding her servers and banging her Blackberries. That seems like more espionage crimes than anything Trump's done here.
All Trump did actually is put it in a place that they approved. The last communication before they raided his house was about 8 weeks before, or six weeks before. And the agent said, will you please put it in such and such an area and make sure that it's safe? So the FBI was fully aware of where it was. They had already gotten 15 boxes by subpoena without having to go through fascist tactics like this.
Yeah. So, Mr. Mayor, they basically said, hey, Trump, can you put those boxes in a place, or it won't take our agents a lot of time to find once we raid your compound, your private home.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, Mayor, I want to ask you this. Joe Biden said on camera yesterday, when asked if he had any advance warning of the raid, he said no, zero, held up the zero sign, no, zero. Do you believe him?
Of course I don't believe him. Or he forgot, it could be he forgot. The reality is they were all classified by him. Doesn't he remember that?
Yeah.
We found that out 2 days ago. Remember, he classified all those documents. How he could do that without ever seeing them, I don't know. How he could do it without remembering it, I don't know.
Well, do you think he got?
The fact is, the president declassified it.
Yeah, but do you think he got an advance warning, that they were going to raid Donald Trump? Of course he did, right? I mean, let's be honest. What the FBI did it and didn't tell Attorney General Merrick Garland. Garland didn't tell the White House that they're going to raid Trump's compound. Come on.
Well, there's no way they didn't tell Biden or whoever is deciding for Biden. Yeah. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so maybe they called Obama.
I'm not sure what they tell. I'm not sure what they tell the demented old man in the White House.
Maybe they told Obama. Told Obama to tell Biden.
Yeah, tell Obama, Mrs. Biden, the chief of staff, whoever it is that helps feed him at night or whatever.
Mr. Mayor, take a listen to this soundbite from Mark Zuckerberg being grilled on Joe Rogan, and some things came out that shocked a lot of the world. Listen.
The FBI, I think, basically came to us. Some folks on our team. It was like, hey, just so you know, like you should be on high alert. There was we thought that there was a lot of Russian propaganda in the 2016 election. We have it on notice that basically there's about to be some kind of dump of that's similar to that. So just be vigilant.
Mr. Mayor, since when does the FBI tell a private company like Facebook what to publish and what not to publish? I mean.
Yeah.
Any
when
question?
did they tell a private company about national security information?
That's a good point. Wow.
I mean, when did they do that?
That's a very, very good point. National security, whether or not there's a Russian collusion.
That happens to be about the time that I was communicating with John Mac Isaacs, and the FBI had seized a year earlier my iCloud account. So here they're saying things like there's going to be a big dump, and there was a big dump. I put out the big dump to the New York Post, but that was the 3-week period in which I was communicating with Bob Costello and John Mac Isaacs. We were going back and forth, and we were doing our own due diligence to make sure that what he had was legitimate. And then there was a big dump, and he censored it. And you know what that indicates? The government was part of that. That makes all this First Amendment stuff very different. One of the ways they get out of the First Amendment is they say these are private companies. But the minute the government's conspiring like that, it's the government violating First Amendment rights.
Amazing. The FBI reaches out to Zuckerberg, and Facebook goes ahead and throttles back the story. Twitter went even further and just completely pulled the story.
You know,
Listen,
actually,
it's scary.
Miranda Devine called me before and corrected that. She said that Facebook was the first. Twitter followed Facebook.
Yeah, but Twitter, my
She
point
said he's
was
lying about that.
Twitter went a little bit further. Mr. Mayor, always good having you on. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks. Thank you.